At just 26 years old, Max Verstappen stands as one of the most accomplished Formula One drivers in history. With 3 world titles and an impressive tally of 54 victories, the Dutchman's dominance alongside Red Bull has sparked speculation about the feasibility of him securing 8 world championships. Is it possible for Max to win 5 more F1 world championships? Let's find out. Lewis Hamilton's bid to surpass Michael Schumacher's record of 7 Formula One world championships seemed all but certain when he equaled the milestone. With Mercedes' dominance in the 2020 season and Hamilton's exceptional form resulting in 6 titles in 7 years, he appeared destined to become the sport's most decorated driver. However, the 2021 season proved to be a different story, marked by intense competition from Max Verstappen and Red Bull, and the season culminated in the controversial Abu Dhabi finale, where Hamilton was denied the opportunity to secure the record title. As Hamilton enters the 2024 campaign, his quest for the elusive 8th title seems more distant than ever. Mercedes, once title contenders, now faces the challenge of rebounding from the worst season in 10 years. Meanwhile, the spotlight shifts to Max Verstappen as a potential contender to win 8 F1 titles. Verstappen's journey in Formula One began in 2015 with Red Bull's junior team Toro Rosso. His remarkable skills, demonstrated by impressive overtaking maneuvers like the one against Felipe Nasser at Spa-Francorchamps, showcased his talent early on. In 2016, just 4 races into the season, Verstappen was promoted to Red Bull Racing, replacing Daniel Kvyat. In a stunning debut for the team at the Spanish Grand Prix, Verstappen clinched his first victory, fending off seasoned driver Kimi Raikkonen. This triumph solidified his position within the team and set the stage for his future achievements. That same season, Max Verstappen showcased his racing prowess against seasoned drivers like Lewis Hamilton, Sebastian Vettel, and Kimi Raikkonen. Despite criticisms of his aggressive driving style, Verstappen's talent shone through, notably at the Brazilian Grand Prix, where he navigated treacherous conditions to secure a remarkable podium finish. His wet weather skills drew comparisons to F1 legend Ayrton Senna, earning praise from commentators like Martin Brundle. The 2017 and 2018 seasons proved challenging for Verstappen and his teammate Daniel Ricciardo, as technical issues plagued their Red Bull cars. This turbulent period marked the beginning of strained relations between Red Bull and their engine supplier Renault, eventually leading to Red Bull switch to Honda in 2019. The 2019 season marked Verstappen's descent to the forefront of Formula One. Challenging the dominance of Mercedes and Ferrari, Verstappen consistently delivered podium finishes and strong performances. Memorable moments including his daring overtake on Charles Leclerc at the Austrian Grand Prix and commanding victories in Mexico and Brazil. Verstappen's prowess behind the wheel signaled a new era in Formula One, where he emerged as a formidable contender for the championship title. In the 2020 Formula One season, Max Verstappen's performance began to catch the attention of the racing community. Despite his formidable skills, he faced stiff competition from Mercedes, particularly due to their innovative DAS dual-axis steering system, which provided them with a significant advantage of approximately 0.45 seconds per lap. However, the dynamic shifted noticeably in 2021 as Verstappen engaged in a fierce battle with Lewis Hamilton throughout the season. The climax arrived at the Abu Dhabi finale, where Verstappen clinched his first championship title with a dramatic last-lap pass, marking a pivotal moment in his career. The following year, 2022, witnessed Verstappen staging a remarkable comeback after trailing by a substantial 46-point margin to Leclerc in the initial 3 races. Verstappen's dominance persisted into the 2023 season, securing his 3rd F1 title. With such outstanding achievements, speculation abounds regarding his potential to surpass the current record of 7 world titles, jointly held by Michael Schumacher and Lewis Hamilton. Former F1 driver Felipe Massa acknowledges Verstappen's prowess in youth, expressing optimism about his ability to clinch 8 or more world titles. Massa emphasized Verstappen's advantage with Red Bull, a team capable of winning numerous races throughout the calendar. Massa stated he is very young, he has won his 3rd title, and with Red Bull he can win almost every race on the calendar. And there are a huge number of them. It will just depend on his will to race for many more years, but he has every chance of breaking Lewis's and Michael's records. Damon Hill, the 1996 Formula One world champion, also holds a bold belief in Max Verstappen's potential, suggesting that the Dutch driver could amass an astonishing 8 world championships during his career in F1. Hill's assessment of Verstappen's abilities is marked by admiration for the youngster's evolving maturity and strategic racecraft. When asked about Verstappen's ceiling, Hill replied, "Yeah, I'm sure he'll get better. He has shown more maturity and measuredness in his application of his formidable talents in races. He knows when to play, when to twist, and when to stick. He can push when he needs to. He's always got it in his back pocket if he needs it." Hill then went on to claim that Verstappen could stand alone in the record books if the circumstances fell his way. He added, "So yeah, very accomplished. And yes, the sky's the limit. I mean, it could be 8 world titles." Eddie Jordan, a prominent figure in Formula One as a former team owner, has voiced his belief in Max Verstappen's potential to ascend to the pinnacle of the sport and be remembered as the greatest of all time. Speaking on a podcast, Jordan confidently asserted that Verstappen possesses the qualities and prowess necessary to achieve unparalleled success in Formula One. Jordan stated, "For me, I really do believe in time he will turn out to be the greatest driver of all time, subject to him being safe and well for a very long time because he has such a phenomenal attitude in the car. He's aggressive when he needs to be aggressive. He's tough when he needs to be tough, but he's clever as well. He knows how to look after the car." Looking ahead, Jordan envisioned Verstappen's continued ascent, predicting a trajectory of growth and dominance in Formula One. Jordan continued, "I see Max going from strength to strength, and I would not like to be a driver in Formula One at the moment, hoping to become a world champion because Max is practically unbeatable. It's no secret that Max Verstappen stands as the clear frontrunner for the 2024 and 2025 Formula One seasons. With regulations remaining stable during this period and Red Bull Racing's undeniable superiority over its rivals, it appears improbable for anyone to challenge Verstappen's dominance in the coming years. However, the landscape becomes murkier starting in 2026 as Formula One undergoes a comprehensive overhaul of its regulations. With the Formula One landscape poised for uncertainty beyond 2025, Red Bull Racing stands at a crossroads as it prepares to adopt a self-produced power unit. The outcome of this transition will shape the team's competitiveness in the coming years. Amidst the looming uncertainties, one undeniable constant remains: Max Verstappen's remarkable talent and his knack for extracting peak performance from any car he pilots. Verstappen has consistently showcased his capacity to vie for victories and championship titles, reaffirming his unparalleled prowess on the racing circuit. Should Red Bull Racing falter in its quest for engine supremacy, Verstappen's future remains bright. Other teams will undoubtedly vie for his services, recognizing his potential to secure multiple world titles. The Dutchman's longevity in Formula One hinges on his desire to continue competing at the highest level. Should Verstappen opt to prolong his career, the possibility of securing at least 8 world titles becomes increasingly attainable. However, before Max Verstappen secures 5 more victories, Lewis Hamilton may potentially clinch his 8th Formula One title with Ferrari. Despite Mercedes facing challenges in keeping pace with rivals like Red Bull and Ferrari in recent seasons, Hamilton's performance in the 2023 season, where he finished third in the championship, reaffirmed his ability to contend for the championship. Similar to Fernando Alonso's enduring excellence, Hamilton has demonstrated that truly exceptional drivers can maintain peak performance well into their early 40s. Given Hamilton's track record of success, there's every reason to believe he can sustain his competitiveness in the years to come. However, the key factor lies in whether Ferrari can furnish him with a competitive car. Both Charles Leclerc and Hamilton seem aligned with team principal Frédéric Vasseur's vision for Ferrari's future. Hamilton, known for his strategic moves, notably switched from McLaren to Mercedes with remarkable success. As Ferrari continues its reconstruction efforts, Hamilton may recognise it as his optimal opportunities to secure a championship-caliber car before his retirement. The most significant hurdle remains Red Bull and Max Verstappen. Even if Ferrari emerges as the strongest contender to the reigning champions in the coming years, it's unrealistic to assume that Red Bull will relinquish its advantage and cede ground to competitors, especially considering the upcoming changes in the power unit formula in 2026. This formidable challenge might prove insurmountable even for Hamilton. Now over to you, what are your thoughts on Verstappen's championship prospects? Do you believe he will outpace Hamilton's record? Share your opinions in the comments below.